have that monitor back on? Oh, there it is. Oh, wonderful. Oh, I like that. Oh, they're playing with me now. It comes and it goes. Maestro. Welcome to the premiere of The Next Step, New Consciousness Programming, showcasing the art, the music, the literature, the spirituality, and the politics of the evolving new consciousness. We're coming to you direct to video from Palo Alto, California. I'd like to welcome you. My name is Galen. I'll be your co-host and moderator tonight. I'd like to introduce Terry Lavios, who's our musical director and co-host.
All right, Galen. It's
And
great to be
I'd
here.
Thank you. And I'd like to start on my right-hand side.
It's good to be here.
And introduce Alicia David. And Alicia, can you go ahead and take your little bit about yourself, and I'll go on this way.
I'm one of the founders of the Elusis Project, which is sort of a land-based community as an incubator for new consciousness and green technologies, a place where people can live in a more beautiful environment, live lighter on the earth. And we've just purchased 920 acres of beautiful sacred land, about 2 hours north of San Francisco near Middletown, California, where we plan to have a healing center and a retreat for people from the city to get away from the traffic and pollution and heal themselves and take workshops and do research and courses in such fields as human potential and sustainable future and green technology.
Thank you, Alicia. Thank you very much, and thank you for being here with us tonight. It's an honor. I'd like to introduce, next to my right is David, the founder of the Light Party. David, would you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I'm a holistic physician, founder of the Light Party, a global political party dedicated to health, peace, and freedom for all. And I'm also the director of the Global Peace Foundation, and we've been holding a sacred vision to convert Alcatraz Island into the Global Peace Center. I've dedicated the last 25 years of my life for conscious transformation. And here's a picture of what that's basically what we're about, is promoting health and promoting peace and promoting freedom in the awareness that as consciousness changes, our values, choices are changing, and that we will ultimately understand that liberation is the end point result of the evolution of consciousness on this planet.
Thank you, David. To my left is Jed Presmine, the founder of the Karista tribe, and I'd like to have Jed say a few words.
Oh, hello. Let's see, what can I say about myself? I'm totally dedicated to believe there is a better way, and all we have to do is create a new frontier, and that frontier is called planned, positive, social change. And I'm one of, I assume, 51 others out there, 52 of us. I haven't met them yet, but I'm assuming they're out there, that have a comprehensive prosperity plan that tells us clearly where we want to go to globally and how we want to get there step by step. Thank you.
Thank you, Jed. And on my far left, Monsieur Frédéric Baudry, Tantrika. Monsieur Frédéric.
Hello. My name is Frédéric Baudry. I am a tantric teacher from France. I'm also a writer. I write books on sacred sexuality. And we just moved from France. We are in Mill Valley, and we offer to men and women workshops on sacred sexuality and how to integrate more love in their life and how to feel more. So,
That's beautiful.
Happy to be here.
Thank you, Frederick. I'd like to say just a few more words about the format of the show tonight. The times we live in are very special times. We're transitioning from the Piscean age, the old age, and in some ways the Fustellian age, to coin the term used by Hermann Hesse in the book The Glass Bead Game. And the idea that we have been in an age of conflict and religious war, and we're moving out of that age into an age of unity and spiritual harmony. And so to metaphorically represent that, we have the yang, the left brain activity on this stage, and we have then on this stage the complementary yin, the feminine, the receptive, and the artistic, and the creative. And so on my left here, we have the goddess energy. So, with that said, I'd like to open up to a discussion. We're all here utopian philosophers. So let's talk a little bit more about what does that mean? Where are we right now as a planet, as a people, humanity, and where are we going and how do we get there? I think that's the big question.
I propose that we think of those two as separate. Where we want to go, what we hope to see achieved as a result of our energy, and when we get that clear, then where are we now and how do we get from where we are to where we want to go, and just watch it as like a storyboard evolving.
Well, that's been a point that I've been making for a while as well, is that we don't have a shared objective. And I think it makes sense, any business, that's the first thing they do is they sit down, they write a business plan, they say, here's what the objective is. Humanity has not done that. I think it's time for humanity to sit down and say, what's our objective?
Your program is like a wake-up call.
Yes, and awakening is the metaphor. It's
starting
to wake up. Yes. Frederick, how does your Tantra speak to the concept of waking one's spirit up, waking one up? How does that play into this? Could you tell us a little bit about Tantra, what it is?
Tantra is a very ancient way. It's coming from India, from from Kashmir, and it's a way to include love, desire in the religion. It's it's including. There is no duality. It means we use
the male and the female are integrated equally.
Exactly.
No male domination, no female domination.
Yes.
Equal partners, kind of like in the Golden Age.
Even in the Indian gods, they have their feminine part and their masculine part. And there is absolutely no fight. It's
Total
completely
balance.
balanced. Completely
Well, that's
balanced.
very new age. Women are as the business as men are.
Yes.
In every way.
Thank God for that.
And we really feel that to help a society where we could really be equal, men and women, but equal in a new way. That doesn't mean women can drive trucks or bus. That means
Well, if they want to.
that means they have really the same ability to create their life.
Right. They have control of their life.
Yes.
So you would argue for eliminating all laws that prohibit prostitution, for instance. You probably agree with such a thing. That's an untenable, might be a polemical topic.
I think we should redesign the sex industry. I think it's a major industry, and prostitutes are members of an ancient and honorable profession.
Yes.
Actually, I disagree.
Oh, okay.
I think-
good. Well,
All
that's-
right,
There's
there's
some
what we're waiting
disagreement
for.
Have some- gives us
I
something
think
to
that
talk about.
in a truly egalitarian society,
Yeah.
a truly non-neurotic man's natural state, there is no prostitution. And that's one thing that Willem Reich talks about, who was one of Freud's students and studied life energy and human psychology. And he figured that humans in their natural state were non-neurotic as animals are.
Right.
However, we've become what he calls armored, which is that we can't breathe freely because from birth, basically, we're repressed and made not to feel and not allowed to touch ourselves and not allowed to show our feelings.
Well, I just want you to know that we're in different schools about 180 degrees apart, so it'll be fun to talk it out and see where it
I
goes.
think we're coming from the same place, but I do think that
Same
that
place?
sex
There's
with-
underlying
You're
agreement.
going to prevent old ladies who are lonely from calling up and having somebody come out who is a 23-year-old football player and spend some time with them? I think you're thinking of Johns only as the men, really. It's the women
No,
that
I'm
really...
thinking that sex for money is not something that healthy people ideally would
Oh,
seek. But
you're
that
healthy.
in that
Oh, I've always
perfect
loved
future,
respect,
this
respect.
utopian future, there's going to be old ladies who will get to make love to whom they please, and old men too, and whoever, people will be more open so that they won't need to pay for it. We can hope.
We're coming from a different place. Let's hear W's.
Well, I want to take it to another level.
Okay.
What we're really seeing, I feel, in the transition of humanity is a movement from a fear-based world, a world of limitation of mind, into ultimately a freedom-based world. And on a personal and collective level, all the work, all the processing is how do we transmute fear? How do we transmute our limitations of mind? And one of the things the Light Party addresses in a very direct, clear ways, how do we liberate ourselves economically? Because, we can have all these high ideals of freedom, but, we are where we're at. And most people are concerned about basic survival. And we're in an interesting paradigm where we've created an economic system based on fossil fuels, a limited energy system that is not only polluting the planet, but has created a military structure that is trying to dominate and control
Right.
world resources. And counter
I'd
to
say they're
that,
doing a pretty good job.
Oh,
They're
I
more than
see.
trying there.
Boy, you people are really anti-capitalism.
No.
You're
No,
anti-American.
we're not
hold it.
anti-capitalist.
You're anti-big business?
No,
My God. Where is the reality that we start from?
let me first of all, what I am,
All right.
what I support, please, is not. I'm not anti-capitalism at all. I am into conscious capitalism, which is right.
Social capitalism.
Yes.
Right now we have nepotistic capitalism,
compa-
which is
come
it's
on.
cronyism.
It's an
The
oligarchy.
capitalism. It's
You're-
yeah.
you're-
It's
you're-
concentration.
We've got a greater philanthropic base here than has existed anywhere, and it needs to be doubled. There's room for improvement. But that's all it's going to take. All it's going to take is connecting creative, innovative people like us, each one of us with our own passion, funding it so that it has all the money it needs,
And
and slowly